Now, despite all of the turmoil in the cryptocurrency market right now, Terra Luna Classic has been holding up very well. The price is still around 16,000 points per coin, and yes, we have given back some gains since traveling up to those recent highs around 60,000 points per coin, but the entire cryptocurrency market has been plagued by exchanges like FTX going down, BlockFi going down yesterday. There's a lot hitting crypto right now, and I want to focus in a little bit on Terra Luna Classic in this video. I want to talk about Binance burn expectations. I want to talk about this nonsense going on with the merge, this Terra Luna Classic and Terra Luna 2.0 merge. And I also want to discuss the latest from the Terra Rebels and whether or not they're going to continue building on the Terra Luna Classic blockchain. So if all this sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2022 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. And look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks in crypto, you got a link in the description below for Webull. It is super simple to set up your account. Any deposit, you guys are getting at least 6 free stocks, up to 12 free stocks, and a $1 crypto trade is going to get you $5 in free crypto. Now, if you guys want crypto exclusive exchanges where you can buy, sell, trade, leverage, short, whatever you want to do, and trade Terra Luna Classic on there, you've got KuCoin and Binance down there. KuCoin and Binance both offer rewards for the more active trader, so the more you trade, the more you're going to earn. So make sure to check those out if you guys want to, but please know there's no such thing as a safe centralized exchange right now. If you want to hold your crypto, hold it off of these exchanges on DeFi wallets, cold storage wallets, and use those exchanges simply to buy and trade and so on. But we got a lot to discuss for Terra Luna Classic in this video. So just briefly at the beginning here, I want to talk about this merge. I discussed it in more detail yesterday, so if you guys want to go back and look at that video, you absolutely can. But no, there's no such thing as a merge that's going to be happening. There's a lot of people that are looking at tweets by LUNC and some of these other people out there on Twitter and seeing them use the word merge. And it's just a marketing tactic to get people riled up, to get people to share the content, to get people to engage with it and things like that. Because of course, you know, the more engagement, the better. Even, what do they say? No publicity is bad publicity or something like that. Whatever that is what's happening with Terra Luna Classic in this merge. All of that stems from the fact that, you know, in the claim that validators are being bribed by Do Kwon and things like that. It all stems from the fact that this $4.1 million wallet being offered to those that are essentially becoming managers of Terra Luna Classic is considered the bribe. Right? Of course, you're going to side with Do Kwon if he's handing you a $4 million check. I mean, no brainer, right? Everybody would be tempted to do that, and essentially it is a bribe. We don't even have to go down those lines right there. It essentially is a bribe to work with Do Kwon and get the Terra Luna Classic community involved a little bit more. And then the merge is basically this idea of parity. The Terra Luna Classic blockchain being able to work with the Terra Luna 2.0 blockchain and so on. Not necessarily a merge, but definitely a coinciding of the two coins there. Watch the other video for more detail if you guys want it, but I also want to talk about the Binance burn expectations. So Binance burn expectations for December 2nd, I believe, is when they will post that number there, are for roughly 6 billion Terra Luna Classic. Now, that still sounds like a lot, right? But if you break it down for the entire month of November, that's roughly a little over $200,000 per day, or per week that was being burned in Terra Luna Classic. It is a slight reduction from what we were seeing in the past. So knowing that we were burning roughly $300,000 per week over the previous two burns, the $200,000 per week burn is a slight reduction. It is nice that the price is a little bit lower right now. The 1,600 point per coin or 16,000 point per coin price point on Terra Luna Classic is what would result in the roughly 6 billion. So obviously these are estimates based on volume. Nobody knows exactly who was trading and the trading fees that were being used on each of those trades. So this is a rough estimate of what we can expect. And nonetheless, 6 billion is 6 billion. It's a good burn. But Binance, by far, the major burner. Regardless, at the end of the day, whether you think those numbers are big or whether you think those numbers are small, Binance has stepped up in a major way for Terra Luna Classic and has really shown a lot of initiative to build this community up and support this community. They don't have to burn hundreds of thousands of dollars a week, but they are. And that's a huge move forward. So whether or not, these burns are exceeding or falling short of your expectations, shout out to Binance for really supporting the Terra Luna Classic community. Now, speaking about the Terra Luna Classic community, we've got the Terra Luna Classic developers out there. And they're getting a lot of recognition on Twitter today because they had said, well, they're not going to just leave us high and dry. They're working on their budget, and until they get their budget ready to propose to the community, they're going to continue working on Terra Luna Classic. And I almost want to put working in quotes, right? Because it's not like they're going out there and working full time, guys. They may be dedicating an hour or two or a couple hours a week to talking to each other and having these meetings and so on when it comes to Terra Luna Classic and building on the blockchain there. But we're going to see this budget come forth. And I hope everybody in the community agrees that if we are paying, this is your money, right? This community pool is your money. If you're invested in Terra Luna Classic, you will be paying the developers. So I hope that everybody looks at their budget and understands that these guys, are either going to do one of two things: continue to work in the evenings and therefore get paid part-time salaries, or they are going to dedicate more time and more effort to the Terra Luna Classic blockchain. Regardless of which direction they go and what budget they put forth, I hope that you hold them accountable for the work that they do or not do. If you're thinking about going in and getting a job somewhere, especially if you're a coder, developer, programmer, or so on, you need to keep track of your hours. Those hours need to be approved. And if we're just going to sit here and say, well, you know what, Terra Rebels, go do whatever you want to do, and we will pay you whatever you want to be paid, that's crazy. So I want to know what you guys think. Down in the comments below. You've got the merge talk, you've got Binance talk, and you've got developer talk out there. All surrounding Terra Luna Classic right now. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And of course, if this button right here is still red, make sure to click it. Subscribe to the channel. Join us. Become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. You guys got ClayBro 883 everywhere. 6 to 12 free stocks on Webull, KuCoin, and Binance. Free Discord. And until the next time, hope each and every one of you have an awesome day.